So I often get asked this question of, Raphael, how do I deal with trolls, haters, people that tell me I'm not good enough, or that I suck at this or that, or that they don't like me, or find things about me that aren't good, that I feel insecure about? How do I cope? How do I deal with those people, whether it be in a professional work environment or in building my own business, or even if you're still in school? I mean, this goes for everyone. Everyone will have to deal with criticism and negative feedback. And what I found to really help me on my journey was to only listen to people that really have any real credibility. I wouldn't take feedback from a person that's not highly qualified to be dishing out that feedback in the first place. Look at who you're listening to and really analyze whether or not they're the type of person that you want to get feedback from. Are they in a good position? Are they happy? Are they fulfilled? What kind of life do they lead? And if it's not in alignment to what you're going for, why would you care what the criticism or feedback is? It won't serve you. If anything, it'll take you further off your path. And I feel that oftentimes people get caught up in this because it triggers them and it brings out this emotional response. And then you start thinking, oh, well, what if I'm not good enough? What if I can't do this? Or what if that flaw that I have really will ruin the rest of my life? And of course, you can make that true. You can turn that into a self-fulfilling prophecy, which then just ends up taking you into a deeper negative spiral. And the way you kill all that off is, again, by just saying, hey, is this person really credible? Do I really want their advice? Because chances are, a lot of the time, you didn't even ask for it. Maybe it's your family telling you what to do, when really you don't want to live the way that your dad lives, or your mom lives, or maybe a sibling, or maybe even a close friend. Maybe they're giving you feedback that just won't really help you get to where you want to go to. In that case, why even consider it? Why even entertain it? Why give it any energy or time? And I understand the part where it hurts you, of course. We're all humans, and if somebody says something bad to us, fair enough, you're gonna feel a little bit of negative emotions. But there's nothing wrong in that. It's okay to feel negative emotions. I've had plenty of situations where someone said something bad about me, criticized me, attacked me, posted something negative about me. And the truth is, yes, I feel that. Yes, it hurts. But the way that I really just move on very swiftly, and the way that I don't end up worrying about it for very long, is I just realize that chances are they're not that credible. And even if they are credible, do you still want to end up like them? Do you feel like that person is someone that you look up to? Are they a role model for you? In that case, maybe some of their feedback is really useful, and your emotional reaction needs to be put aside, and you need to think about the logical implementation of the advice that they're giving. In that case, great. In that case, take it in. But the vast majority of the time, it's going to hurt you emotionally and logically give you very little support or help. And really, the best thing that you can do for yourself to serve you and your future and all the people that you're going to interact with is to not take it personally, not get obsessed over it, not sit there and think, oh, is this true? Am I bad? What does it matter? It came from someone that's not credible. They have no authority over you. Even if it is someone that's close to you, even if it is somebody that you think is cool or ranks above you in authority, it doesn't mean that they have any real credibility. Look at what they've accomplished. Look at their life. Look at the state that they're in. Look at the place it's coming from. Is it loving, gentle feedback? No. Trolls don't give loving, gentle feedback. They just find little things to pick on. And that's okay. Let them pick on it, by all means. I mean, if somebody wants to leave a negative comment on my video, I'm all for it because it actually shoots up the ranking of my video. So, if anything, they're helping. So a lot of the time when people are talking about you and they're saying something bad, it doesn't mean that it's going to negatively affect you. Even if they were to convince everybody that you're a bad person, even if they went behind your back and made this little manipulative move and did something horrible to your reputation, probably it doesn't matter in the long run, because if you stay authentic and true to yourself, then you're going to keep building value. You're going to keep increasing your value. You're going to keep improving yourself, improving your life, and positively affecting people around you. And all of this negative fluff that they're creating is very quickly going to fade away if you stay in your character. You see, the thing is, most of the time when someone receives negative feedback, they go and they retreat, they get scared. It's like this pullback, try to avoid confrontation, when really step up, step into it, embrace it, say, well, maybe that is wrong with me. Let me see, is there any credibility to this? Does that person speak from a place of love and care and actually they just want to help me? No? Okay, well, great. Then we know that we don't need to worry about their opinion. You really have to run that process with yourself. Otherwise, you can really just sink into this hole and get caught up in your thoughts, and you'll just start criticizing yourself. And that outside voice all of a sudden got in your head, and now it's your inner voice criticizing you. And that's a lot of the time where you get self-hate from. It's not like you were born and started thinking, you know what? I'm a useless piece of shit. We just don't do that. Babies don't do that. It has to get programmed into you. So if people are trying to negatively affect you, put bad things into your unconscious mind, protect yourself. Really analyze where they're coming from. Start really picking out them. Like, start criticizing them, not maybe to them, but in your own mind, realizing that, hey, what they're saying does not have power over me. This person isn't someone I really want to listen to. And if they are, okay, how can I get the most out of this? Great. There are situations like that. There are few and usually very far in between, unless you're consistently getting coaching or, being supported by somebody that's on a very high level. And most people don't do that. So whatever situation you're in, whatever type of hate, whatever negative feedback you're receiving, whether it be from family, friends, coworkers, whoever it might be, just really remember to look at where they're at, analyze it logically, really think, is this worth listening to or not? Protect your unconscious mind. And then if it is good feedback, try to take it in, try to improve, of course, work on it. But the vast majority of the time, it's your job to guard your unconscious and guard yourself from getting into this downward spiral, even if they're affecting other areas of your life. If you stay centered and you remain calm and you focus on your mission and your purpose and your path, whatever they do, whatever little mess they try to create, it'll only hurt them in the long run.